back, and we got to get right into the action. Game number 3, Blitz. Faze up 2-0 over the top squad from Australia, Immunity. And Replays just had a lights-out performance on this same map for Search and Destroy.
Yeah, and he also had a lights-out performance on this same map for Domination. You know, this is one of Faze's just best maps in general, Puckett, because it's so natural for them. They have so many good AR players, and this is definitely the best map for AR play.
We're going to see if he can keep it up at the start here on Blitz. He's going to get right in, get shut down, though. JCap trying to lock things down at the opponent's base, and it looks like one other player, Classic, is just going to be watching this front entrance. Classic, can he sneak in? JCap here to support. He's got to get this kill first. There's one. 2 more in the base, immediately playing very defensively after losing that opening battle.
Yeah, and absolutely, I love the play right there out of Classic. You know, waiting for his teammates to get up near the motel, and this is exactly why he did this, Puckett. No. When you get that first kill in the motel area, it's going to force the other players on your team to rotate over and pick up those areas. And when the players start moving, it's a lot easier to get those easier kills in the base instead of them posted up. So smart plays right there at a Classic.
Big kills here scored at the base by Proofy. Classic on a 6-kill spree. Doubling back after his cap. He spots one, but it's too late. And just like that, it is 2-1. Immunity does get through. One player else still in the base. It's Naked trying to stay alive up top. Classic only had 1 bullet in that M-Tar connected, but Naked's going to go through, and he gets in.
Unbelievable play right there from Naked, you know. And right there, Classic, he was really he was forced to really push that guy. You know, he probably should have been a little bit more aggressive. One of his teammates could have picked that up off spawn if he died. So, you know, great play from Naked right there. Classic probably should have played that a little bit differently.
All right, so we got this Immunity squad. They know they got to step it up. Backs against the wall. I like the start already. Only down 1 point. Big play by Naked to get that second cap, but 3 men all pushing their base, only 3 up to defend. They need to win all of these battles before they can push out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, and I think they should really start pushing out now. They get 3 dead, and there's no reason for Naked to be sitting in his base, and he's going to push out hard right now. And, you know, Ramsey, he had a tough search and destroy game that last one. He's really going to come up big here in this blitz.
Yeah, Rampage is one of my favorite players to watch, and this is not their normal 4th. He's filling in because the 4th is too young to attend, but he has done a great job kind of adjusting to this Immunity lineup strategies and getting into the action. Off to a slow start, though, and Buzzo, he's just going to play the defensive game, expecting someone in their base. Meanwhile, Naked, he's playing little Rambo-like here, trying to get sneaky, and lets one go. Does he shoot? No, he won't. Perfect play here from Naked. This is a guaranteed cap.
What a sneaky beaver, Puckett.
So sneaky.
Unbelievable, you know, and that's one of the better things about this Octane blitz that's going to work in Immunity's favor is that, you know, they may not be able to outslay Faze as a team, but this is a map where you can get really sneaky and you can just move around.
It's all about that outsmarting, man.
Outsmarting them, and, you know, right there we see 2 caps right there, and this is a tie game, Puckett.
Tie game, Shocks, and Naked with all 4 caps so far. Faze is like, yo, where they at in this base? I don't see anyone. Proves like, you go through, I'll watch it. Yeah. He's going to lay down the hammer on anyone spawning backstrip. Meanwhile, his teammates coming off that cap, going to have to help defend. One more player to stop, and no, it's going to be Naked once again scoring. And now, will he know that Proofy went through on his side? Yes, he does. It's going to be just Classic pushed up now for Faze, and he's got a clear shot to the blitz spawn if he wants it.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough one for Faze right there. Instead of really just opening up the floodgates right there, Puckett, you know, they had a perfect rotation. You know, JCap and Replays just lost those 2 gun battles in their base. And, you know, I really what I'm seeing out of this Immunity team and this blitz team, you know, they're a little sluggish on the domination. You know, Search and Destroy wasn't too close, but right now they're putting up a great fight in this blitz.
They're playing so aggressive. I love the sprinting we're seeing here from everyone. Such a sense of urgency across the board. And, oh, my Rampage almost gets in. He's caught short. Classic, can he stop the goal line defense? Yes, he does. Naked taken out. And here comes Replays. One more player to take down. They keep it 7-5 after some big defensive kills.
I mean, huge plays from Replays there. I mean, you know, he's able to just defend that blitz goal pretty much single-handedly right there, 2-on-1. But, you know, I think the stop on Rampage is actually huge for, you know, Rampage confidence after going in with a donut in that Search and Destroy. Would have been good to be able to make a big play right there for his team, close the gap a little bit more, you know, to be able to shut down this little bit of a hit to the confidence meter.
Yeah, I didn't even want to point out that donut, but I appreciate you calling it out. When needed. You know, you got to say it. Rampage, he's looking to step it up. Currently 7-10. No one on this lineup but Naked positive at the moment, and there is just another situation where you must win that gunfight. Now 3 members of Faze inside your base. One just went through to cap, and Classic is setting up the spawn trap.
Yeah, this is one of the beauties about Blitz as a game mode. It's not all about slaying. It's about, you can play smart as a team and still keep it close. Right now, you see the kill feed pretty much dominated by this Faze lineup.
By Faze.
Look at Proofy. He's just dropping guys with 2 shots.
16 and 6 to end the first round here on Blitz. We have 5 more minutes, but Proofy opening it up 16 and 6, 12 and 6 from Classic, 13 and 5 from JCap. Replays doesn't need to do anything but run laps through that Blitz cap. As off to a great start. Naked's doing everything he can. Shox has had some big plays, but Rampage and Buzzo really need to bring their A game in the second side.
Oh, absolutely. But Immunity is going to be attacking from the more favorable side on this half. So 4-point disadvantage isn't too bad if they're able to be aggressive, get a map control right off the break. And I think the break is probably the most important start of this game right here, Bucket.
So if you're a player trying to get better at Octane with your squad for Blitz, what's the key to making this side work for you?
So basically what you want to do on this side, for the side that Immunity is on, is that you want to get control of the other team's motel, and you want to have a guy sit B-Dom and watch Broken Side, exactly where Shock is right now. If he's able to lock this area down, you can spawn Faze behind that strip club, and it's extremely difficult for Faze. They either have to decide as a team to all rotate back towards the goal, which they don't pick up any kills, it will just result in just another relay, or they can overextend, and when they overextend, they go Broken Side, and if Buzzo can pick up these kills Broken Side and lock this down, they really spawn trap Faze in that back corner. It's really a difficult one to break out of.
Finally, Proofy coming in with the grenade. Ramps, the last one standing. Can Rampage get it? No, he can't. So that means Faze is going to be in their base. Spawn at pawn for Naked, and he is going to run straight through. Free cap, and that's going to bring it within 3. Now they need the defensive kills as they know Faze is moving up. Big kill by Classic. It's up to Buzzo, and there is a much-needed win. One more player going to be pushing the base, and Naked's going to have to spot this one from replays.
Buzzo able to pick up that kill right in the position I was talking about, locking down that broken hull, killing those players overextending, and that's one thing that you really need to do when you're down Bucket, is you can't let the players overextend, because you can't afford to trade caps with the other team.
Right.
Obviously, because you're not going to make up any ground. So you need to have at least one player dedicated to watching the overextend, and also you need to put extremely good pressure on the other team's base.
This time they let one fall through. Classic is inside the base. Any spawner is going to get here in time. No, Classic's going to make it 11-7, 4-point advantage. Proofy, though, is a man on a mission. 16 and 6 in the first half, already adding 8 more kills.
Yeah, and right there, able to get those cutoffs. Buzzo, it looked like Classic and Proofy were just going to try and run straight down Broken Side, but he's able to pick up 2 players right there. So this is a perfect opportunity for Immunity to just really lock Faze in their base.
I'm watching replays. Can he break out? There is a player top of the motel. 3 people look at him. He's shut down. And now Faze going to be pushing forward. The charge led by JCap. And JCap's just going to sit up top pawn. He's not going to be pushing in for any more caps. What's the game plan here from Faze in the last 2:30?
Faze in the last 2:30 can't really change up their playstyle. Usually when you see teams get too defensive, they usually end up bad things happen when you play way too defensively. So they're going to need to ramp up the pace, because the pace is definitely in favor of Immunity right now. They're pretty much forcing Faze to play out of their own base. And you see Naked goes in for another one. We have a really close game here, Puckett.
It's already within 2. Cut that 4-point deficit down in half, and now 2 more will tie this one up. 120 seconds left on the clock. Shock's not going to be able to get in, but Naked running everywhere. We do see a cap from Faze, but he will answer right back. And there is still one more player in the motel. We need to see these defensive kills. Naked trying to hunt down the player inside his base. That battle is going to be lost, and it's going to be Classic getting in. A big grenade from Proofy as well, and now Faze going to extend that lead once again.
That's a game-winning play right there out of Classic. Able to win that 1v1 at the end of the broken hull, and right there it gives them an extra cap. That 1v1 changes the entire game. If he loses that 1v1, Rampage wins that 1v1. This is a 1-score game, but instead it goes into a 3-score favor in favor of Faze.
Big stuff here from Naked as he's not done fighting for their lives here in the upper bracket. More players sneaking through on this far right side. Naked's coming off that spawn after the cap, but no one knows.
They got to rotate.
No one's calling it out. They failed to defend the base. This has been Buzzo's position all game long, but he's let 2 players go right by him. And now replays on your screen is looking to rally as they still have someone behind enemy lines. And even though Immunity is capping, replays working with Classic will keep this one out of reach for immunity unless something changes in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, you know, and Classic is in a perfect spot. He's up in that top perch area of Top Broken, looking out the back over the goal, and he's going to score right there. And, you know, that one pretty much puts us away, Puckett, barring some crazy scenario happening. And, you know, Faze is going to win this series 3-0, and I'm extremely impressed with what I saw from all the players, especially Proofy. I mean, 31-17 right now in this blitz.
Let's see what they can do. More players pushing forward. Classic inside the base. This should be the final nail in the coffin as both teams trade. Immunity will be swept 3-0. Proofy, my dude, dropping 33-17 with 2 captures, 7 captures from Classic, including some major one-on-one wins, 22 kills from him. And Faze, no, they have locked it up. Immunity, they need to just forget about this match and look at the lower bracket as a fresh start.
If you're Immunity, you just got to wash your hands with this match.
This didn't happen.
Yeah, didn't happen.
We haven't played yet today.
Yeah, first match of the day starts again next. But if you're Faze, this is huge confidence booster going into the rest of the day. I mean, that was a dominant performance. Classic finishing on a 12-point spree. Puckett, Proofy going 34-17. Just dominance out of all their players.
Great stuff from Faze. That is a way to start your day in the upper bracket for the guys in red. And we're going in to our next series. Matt, I got to jump back up on that Alpha stream. Are you going to be here all day long on Charlie?
Pretty sure I'm going to be here all day long. You know, combination of me and Golden Boy.
All right, well, I'll be sending you some love, my friend. Make sure you keep up that excitement. I love the games that are going down. So many good games.
Every game is good today.
In this bracket.
There's
so many.
There's no easy road, like we were saying before, and every game is going to be extremely close. And I'm excited for today.
Remember when lower bracket sucked? It was like, this is the loser's bracket round one. No one wants to watch that.
Yeah, loser bracket round one.
Envy and TK. That's the caliber of matches we have in the lower bracket.
That's the kind of lower bracket match that I would want to watch.
All right, well, Matt, keep crushing it here on Charlie. I will see you guys over on Alpha. Remember, we have 4 broadcasts going down today. Open up multiple tabs right here on MLG.tv. And if you don't already have your 360 MLG app, go get that as well. You can watch it on basically every piece of electronics you have in your household.
What a beautiful thing.
It's great. We'll be right back with more Call of Duty after this.